he pre-showing? Is he gonna?
He's on Instagram right now.
Oh, okay. Good. I didn't know where he was going in doing that.
That's me.
Here we go. Austin's out here. We actually outside. That's weird. I'm like, I joined, but I'm on my phone. So you got Jay.
What's up?
Here we go.
It's really bright out here. I don't know if I can take my sunglasses off.
It's very bright. You see my red undertone, as we like to call it. But yeah, again, Dina, anybody else on here, please head over to LWCC Fusion on YouTube. All right, go to YouTube, type in LWCC Fusion, and we are going live over there. And we're going to do that from now on. We're just here to remind you guys to go over to YouTube right now. And if you haven't gone over there, and you haven't clicked subscribe, make sure you do that. And if you want to get notifications for whenever we go live, any videos that we have that are coming up, make sure you hit the notifications. Turn on all your notifications. Make sure you hit subscribe. All right, guys? See you guys over there. We're going to go live in a couple.
Oh, we're live now.
We are live now. So
We're live now.
And again, head on over to YouTube, guys. LWCC Fusion. Subscribe and also click the notifications button.
Jay,
Well,
your five photos are first.
Okay.
When you're doing the talk.
All right. Well, we have we're waiting for some friends because we're currently alone on YouTube.
Gotcha.
Fine.
Yeah. Here we go. This is taking forever. There we go. All right. Oh. Here it is. I never know what to do with the video on live. Like, do I keep it that I just did, or do I just let it go?
There's a bug. No more.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna hold my mic up.
The whole time,
Whole time.
dang.
Just like this.
Something for you, Jay. We're good to go whenever you guys are ready. I'm gonna go get tape for you.
All right. Well, we may need to do a just have this be a live recording and push it out.
Might be.
Yeah, we'll wait a couple minutes.
Yep.
See what happens.
Yeah, we got some time. Got a little time. Yeah. If you guys coming in, can hear us, make sure you got any friends that you know coming on over, send them a text. Come on over. Back to school edition tonight. Flitting with this microphone. Okay.
All right, if you are in the chat, let us know you're here. Say
Yep.
hi. We're gonna get. I'm gonna go back on Instagram. See if I can get some more people.
Okay.
See what happens.
Yep. You guys on YouTube, you all over here, just hit us up. Again in the chat, like Jay said, say hi to us and we'll say hi back to you guys.
Hi guys.
There we go.
Such beautiful.
Yes, it is. All right. Yeah.
We're not getting anybody in.
Yes. That's what I say. Something's going on. Yeah. It's a.
It says quality or the signal's good in there.
Well, here's what I say we do. Can you cancel this and restart a new one?
And then we just do it. Yeah.
And then just go and then we'll push it out as a recorded one.
The only person that came was Dina. Right.
And we're starting it back up again. Connecting
Alright,
to
so
YouTube
no
and
interaction.
everything.
Yep.
You said you guys got it? Or
Hold
it's
on.
still connecting. And we're on.
Let me
See
refresh.
two of you.
I'm not
Okay.
in.
Okay, maybe you're just picking up the last thing.
Click into this.
Quality's
Oh.
good, it's connected to YouTube.
Yeah, it's the wrong one.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Cool.
Right.
All right, guys. So hey, Fusion Live, right here, right now. We are doing a back to school special, and you may notice that we are outside.
Yep.
Donovan, why are we outside?
It's nice. It's beautiful.
It is actually. I could be here all night, and I'd be very, very happy.
Yeah. But it's also a precursor because a little right behind us is
Kind of in between us,
if we can
through
kind of
that tree.
yeah, right through there. You guys can see past it.
I kind of like lean a little bit and
Oh,
part the Red Sea.
and give them some
Yeah,
more
it is.
view. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you the honor.
We're so excited. We can't decide who's saying this. Fusion fall kickoff
Yep.
Sunday,
Sunday.
right down there. Right down there.
Right there.
Now this is amazing for 3 reasons.
Okay.
All right, and probably more, but I can think of 3. One,
Okay.
it's outside,
It's outside.
and we are praying for this weather.
Yep.
There's a chance of thunderstorms that we say, get behind me, Satan.
Get thee behind me,
Behind
say.
me,
We'll go
Satan.
King
And
James.
those clouds, thee.
Uh-huh.
Verily,
yeah.
verily, I say
Rick-
unto thee. 2,
Uh-huh.
new freshmen
Yes.
here for the first time.
So excited. So excited for you guys to
They
come
have
up.
waited,
man.
I think graduated 4 months ago. And we just said, no, you can't come.
You can
And now it's like, just the floodgates have literally opened and they're ready.
Yeah.
And they're going to come.
Yeah, and we are
3,
excited for you
and I'm a
guys.
little bit biased on this one. Mm-hmm. Night of Worship.
Yep.
For the first time in 6 months, we are doing Fusion Worship at a Fusion Worship Band. I just came from practice. And I'm on cloud 9. I've missed this so much. Like, you cannot even imagine.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
soul is satisfied just hanging out with the Fusion Worship team and hanging out. It makes me so happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Also in addition.
Apparently, Austin, there's an echo from another device, and we got a little breeze. So if there is a,
Yeah.
if you guys get a little, I apologize. We're trying this out.
Yeah. We turned down everything I
Cool.
got.
So to recap, outside, beautiful weather, new freshmen coming in for the first time, and 3, and I would argue most importantly because we were literally created to worship.
Uh-huh.
Night of worship. But that is not all that is happening. Do you want to give any more teaser?
Yeah. All right.
We're doing the
So,
teasers early.
yes, very early. So, as well, we want to say farewell to some of the seniors are already at school. Some are in college. But if you are a senior, please come out. We want to say we want to send you off well. It's not goodbye, but definitely we're sending you off to go do some bigger and better things. And we might have just a couple giveaways to give out. All right. Obviously some great music, and then maybe something a little special.
Am
that
I eligible
has
for
it.
the giveaway?
No. Every time we do something like trivia, anything that's with giveaways, he winds up winning it, And he gives it away. I'll give you that. You give it away. But-
I am here for the pride. Is really what
You
it
would.
is. I know that's a problem. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's talk about why we're here.
Yep.
School starts in whatever
Yeah.
way.
Yep.
God knows it's probably gonna change 7 times before it actually happens.
Most definitely.
I know Suburban started today.
Suburban started today. Shout out to Suburban.
I know a couple people are starting in September. Some people are starting next week. It's all over the place.
Yep.
But we want to talk some fun back to school stuff.
Yep.
And I'm gonna let you explain what it is because this was a little bit more of your brainchild.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So we're talking back to school, right? So as you guys know, like the first day of school or like when you're in school, like as you're gearing up for it, there's some little bit of anxiety sometimes when you get younger. As you get a little older, you're kind of like, all right, I understand what's going on. But there's some excitement when you're talking about starting anything new again, let alone school. So as we talk about like starting school again, we kind of thought about ourselves and said, hey, remember when we did that high school, middle school,
When
school
did you
type
graduate high
thing?
school?
2007.
I graduated in 2002. So we're going back in the way back machine.
Yes. Yep.
That being
Yep.
said, I have grad school classes starting next week. So
Ah,
you're done with that.
I'm done. I remember those days.
I hate you. I don't. I just,
But he's killing it though. He's killing
it's one word.
it.
We don't kill anything else. Just try to go through that. All right. So what is the first way we're going to honor this back to school?
All right.
We got a couple interactive like games. And
Yeah.
stuff.
I think it'd be kind of cool to start it out with just them seeing a couple pictures of us when
Oh,
we
yeah.
were in school. You know.
So we have we've given Austin, and Austin, you have been sworn that other than this YouTube video, these pictures will make nowhere else on the internet. So
Amen.
I provided. I'm up first, right?
Yep.
All right. So I provided 4 or 5 pictures that kind of chronicle not just a year of school, but my kind of whole school journey.
Okay.
So I got some pictures from elementary school, I got some pictures from middle school, and I got some pictures from high school. And you just take a look at the glory right there.
I see.
Here's the thing, I was an
Glorious
adorable child.
J. Glorious J. Look at that yellow crayon in the hand too.
I think this was first grade.
First grade. Okay.
First grade, rocking the sweater vest,
Yep.
like 1988.
Oh, look at this.
Then something happened,
Then
and we're not really sure what.
something happened.
So, just you. We
Oh,
should put that as a
man.
side by side because what happened to that adorable child? This
Oh,
is just
my
I'm looking at the
goodness.
devil.
Look at
That, if you want a true peek into what is going inside of my brain, this face says it all.
It's like-
mischievousness and troublemaking.
It's like they was like, Jay, like we want you to smile. You want me to do what?
I was like, oh, you're gonna get a smile, and more than you ever thought to bargain for. And that sweet little boy that was in first grade.
Oh yeah.
I think that was 4th grade,
Okay.
maybe 3rd.
Yeah, you're thinking about
fourth.
something mischievous here, man.
That was my first year in a new school too, so I did
Oh wow.
kindergarten
Okay.
through 1st grade through 3rd grade in one school, and then I switched schools because we moved in 4th grade. And that was a rough
Wow.
year. All right,
Switching schools.
now I think we get some more. This was 6th grade, and
6th grade.
really the comment here is, what is going on with my shirt?
Look, that's in now.
Yeah, but this was like 1993, 1994.
Yes.
And I realized this was before most people were born, but like
Yes.
I also had pants that looked like
You was-
that. You remember Zubaz pants? I had entirely too many pairs.
Oh
If you don't know
man.
what that means? Just Google Zubaz pants.
Yeah, please do
And they
that.
were comfortable.
Man,
Man.
that shirt is in H&M right now.
Yeah, for like $72. And my mom probably bought that at a J.C. Penney.
Yeah, right.
There it is.
Oh man.
There it is. All right, what we got next, Austin? Because I think we're moving into awkward teenage years.
There we go. That's what I like to see.
Here we go. Austin, what's next? There it is.
It's probably up.
Oh yeah, this is
Oh.
this is either middle school or a mugshot. I'm not sure which one.
The Henley.
The Henley
Is it the
before was
Henley?
cool.
Yep.
Henley before it was cool.
Oh.
And,
And the top button unbuttoned.
well, that's all I got.
That's
That's all I
it.
got. All right,
Cool.
the last picture is the only one I could find of me in high school. I think it was sophomore year. So this is me sophomore year, just a little more grown up, a little round in the face as
Okay.
the baby faces want to be.
Okay.
Got the open.
I see. I see the white tee under.
white tee
I
under.
see.
I've since given up on the white tee.
Okay.
That is fashion statement that I hope never comes back. Oh man, this is yeah. So we are looking at back to school photos. I see a
Yes.
couple more people have joined us,
Yep.
and man, first grade to 10th grade, what a journey.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd just like to point out that many people have never seen what's underneath of this,
Oh yeah.
and
It was
if you're
all
ever
clean.
wondering, there it is.
All clean shaved.
Fun fact:
Uh huh.
my wife has never seen my chin.
I remember you told me that before.
Just I only had the goatee when we were there.
Wow.
And here I am, just still going. So there it is. All right, now I need to see some pictures done.
All right.
I
So
put myself out there. I feel really vulnerable.
yeah.
And
Yeah, one time I go home, I try to pick up some ones when I was super little, but I had to do some deep digging on Facebook, and I just found 2, so you can just queue one up.
2.
I just found that's all I found,
I did
man.
not know. I totally would have cut out a bunch of
That's
these.
all
if
I
knew that you
found.
only had 2.
That's all I found, man. Facebook got cool. All right,
I don't even know where you are in this. This is
I'm
all just
right.
Me.
Yes. So I'm right there in the front, a little to the right, like right to the front. I have on everybody has on that horrible yellow robes that they're making us wear. I have no facial hair. So right next to the guy that has the hat on, I'm
Oh,
to
yeah.
his left.
No.
That's Donovan. That is
Is that
Donovan.
verified?
That is
100%
Donovan.
sure about that?
Yes. That is
Woo!
that was my 8th grade graduation.
I know. There's only one thing
8th
I can
grade.
say, and it goes for me too.
Uh-huh.
What happened?
What? I don't know.
What happened, man?
I don't know. I was so cool here. I just wanted to be
Oh
cool.
no, you were giving off that vibe.
I just want,
I
wanted
did
to be
not give
cool.
off cool in any picture that I showed. In my defense, this is a candid of you being in your element. All
Yes.
mine were nobody looks good on
Yeah,
this
what
picture.
I'm saying.
All right, and that's all I explained.
Their
So,
job is to make you feel comfortable,
I
but you
am.
always feel awkward.
I feel like I'm just getting thrown under the bus this entire segment.
Oh my goodness.
All right, what else? We
Always with the memes, guys. Keep them coming. All right, so the next one is actually when I was in 7th grade, and it's going to be my class picture. All right, so you have to zoom in. Again, these are on Facebook, and these are old pictures.
got? Oh boy.
So you would have to zoom in. All right, so you see the last row. I'm the second from the right.
Top row.
Yep.
Yeah.
Top
That
row,
was gonna-
second
that
from
was
the
gonna be my
right.
guess, man.
Yep. So second from the right.
I mean, I feel like I'm in the nosebleed seats
Uh-huh.
of a football stadium, trying to figure out who's playing quarterback. But
Yeah.
that's you.
Yeah, that's me. That's me right back there. Frederick Douglass Academy, man, 7th grade.
Frederick Douglass Academy.
Yep.
What a legacy.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yep. We had to wear a uniform, but we were a public school. They wanted to teach us how to be college grads and good people.
How often do you wear a tie now?
Never. I know how to tie one though.
Yeah, me too.
I know how to tie one, but I don't wear them. I don't wear them as much
I
now.
cannot
But those were the
remember last
days.
time I wore a tie. And praise Jesus for that.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
All right,
Those
so
were the
now that you
days.
guys have seen some vulnerability and maybe a little bit more from me,
Yeah.
we will fix this because I saw that Raquel said that she has some photos of you, and we will
What?
figure out a way to make sure that those are available to all of you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so are we doing this or that?
Yes. Go right into this or that,
All
man.
right, so we've done this one or two times before. So we're gonna give
Yeah.
We're gonna give 2 options. So and it's all back to school themed. So 2 options, and you get to pick which one you prefer over these 2 things. So
Okay.
I got a list. You got a list. They're all back to school themed. I'll go first.
All right.
Bagged lunch or cafeteria bought lunch? Are you brown bagging or are you purchasing from the cafeteria?
All right, I gotta go from the cafeteria because we had 2 things that were consistently good.
Oh, I can take my sunglasses off now.
The chicken patties,
I can see.
and we had these hamburgers that came in these pouches.
Pouch burgers.
They weren't the greatest, but they were decent cafeteria food.
Oh, chicken patties were universally loved.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we never had nuggets, but we had chicken patties. Taco day was always a crowd pleaser. And then on Fridays was pizza day. But we got Domino's.
Oh, wow.
So, now, this is in no way an endorsement of Domino's pizza because it's just frankly not good.
Uh-huh.
But compared to normal cafeteria pizza, and when you're in first grade, it's just like you think you've hit the jackpot every Friday.
Uh-huh.
So,
Wow.
your wife says that the burgers weren't good till high school. I don't think we ever had burgers. It's very upsetting.
Oh. Well, yeah, we had them. Yeah. I don't know if they were actual beef, but it was something. They were pretty decent. When
Now
you're
thinking
hungry.
back on it, realizing that I lived in New Jersey, the land of the most glorious pizza, I'm actually kind of mad that they gave us
They
Domino's.
give us
When there were other options, but I guess fiscally,
Yeah,
just
probably.
being financially responsible.
Yep. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got?
All right. So were you closer? What can I say closer? It's either this or that. Teacher's pet or class clown?
What do you think? How is that even a question?
Because I want other people to interact. Because other people may have different
here's
things.
Here's the thing. Like,
Uh-huh.
you guys may assume because I have a certain personality that I was just like the kid always getting in trouble in class and causing
Mm-hmm.
ruckus and doing all. This is not entirely true.
Okay.
Mostly because I hated school and I was wildly disengaged with it.
With everything.
Like, I cared
just
so
didn't-
little
Yeah.
that I just didn't put effort into being that.
Yeah.
Now I was that like at church, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Because I was there, I was present.
Uh-huh.
And I was causing problems, and now I get paid for it.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
But yeah, no, never the teacher's pet.
Okay.
If anything, they kind of disliked me simply because I didn't engage.
Because you did.
And if I did, I probably did say something.
Yeah.
How about you?
I definitely class clown. I was always the class clown.
but you-
Weirdly enough, because like I'm a little more reserved now, I was all over the place. I would talk all of the time. I just enjoyed talking, and I craved a lot of attention.
Dina says she was the teacher's pet.
Teacher's pet.
We-
That's good.
Balance has been brought to the force. It means
That's
that
good.
just probably means that you've done well.
Yeah.
In school.
I always admire teachers' pets because they got a chance to like clean the blackboards, which are green. But they got a chance to clean those, and I always wanted to clean them. And I got a chance to clean it once because I behaved myself. But yeah, I was always talking.
See, I had that job in 5th grade, and it was simply because I got to the classroom first.
Amen.
It wasn't because I was good. It was just
Yeah.
the convenience of I was
Yeah.
there.
I could have gotten to class first, but I still have the same problem I have today where I can't stop talking.
Did you have so we call it safety patrol.
Okay.
Like, you kind of got like this orange vent, it's actually like quasi Gestapo like for the 2nd grade, but like you just like you had this orange sash that went around your chest and around your waist. And, like, as kids were being dismissed, this was elementary school. Like, you stood in the middle of the hall and like kept them from running and kept traffic flowing. multiple ways.
Hall monitors.
Yeah, kind of like that, but it was only after like beginning of school and after school.
Okay.
I loved doing that because up until 7th grade, I was one of the biggest kids in my class.
Gotcha.
So I wasn't a bully, but like I was given the authority to tell people who were
To-
smaller than me
what to do.
and that was a little bit of my happy place.
Oh my goodness.
So that worked.
Yeah.
So in that vein, my next question: which do you prefer? And this may be a unique question for you given your circumstances in school.
Yes.
Elementary school or high school? Notice, as the middle school director, I conveniently leave this out.
I was about to say,
Because, let's just be honest, middle school is the worst.
I actually really enjoyed middle school.
Did you?
Per my picture, I enjoyed middle school. Like I enjoyed it a ton, man.
Middle school is so hard for everybody because, like,
Yeah.
you are the
I
age of
enjoyed
what
it.
you are middle school wise, and it's just hard.
Yeah.
Which is why I love hanging out with them so much because
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't say it wasn't hard, but no, I really enjoyed my middle school years, man. Like it was.
well, that's not novel.
Yeah.
Elementary school,
I did.
you're caught in my little.
Oh man. All right. So I'm going strictly probably like GED program and a little high school that I did. Elementary school or high school? Oh, that's hard.
There's a simple answer.
I might have to say high school.
That's incorrect, but you're allowed
I'm about to say high school.
No, elementary school. Recess.
Recess was fun.
You don't get recess in high school, man. That's the best part.
Recess was fun.
No, you're
I don't
able to
know.
do more things in gym. But,
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like because I kind of came into myself, and I think that's why I enjoyed middle school a lot, because like I was really nerdy in elementary school, and in middle school, like I became cool. So, yeah, gotta go high school. But I really did enjoy elementary school. I really did.
elementary school was awesome.
It was cool, but I came into myself.
What else you got?
So, along with the elementary vein, what did you prefer on rainy days? Did you guys eat in the cafeteria?
Oh yeah.
All right. So, did you prefer to eat in the cafeteria or eat in the teacher's room on rainy days?
Oh, we only ever ate in the cafeteria. It
Oh,
would be
okay.
If recess was rained out, then,
Gotcha.
then we had recess in the teacher's room.
Gotcha.
Is how that worked. So, yeah. I mean, obviously, I prefer recess because you get to be outside. And
Yeah.
run and,
Yep.
do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So you guys ate.
Yeah. So we had when I was in elementary school, we had the option to we started eating in the cafeteria, but if we were like good and our teachers like allowed us to, they would allow us to go back and finish our lunch in the classroom. And that was, I loved that.
Man, I will because of the way especially my high school was oriented, we were not allowed off campus for any reason.
Okay.
So there was no senior privilege. There was no hop in your car, go grab lunch or do any of that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So it was just you just ate lunch.
Mm-hmm.
It was always there was never anything special to look forward to except Domino's Pizza on Friday.
Yeah.
For 1st or 5th grade.
Got you. Yeah, same thing with us. In my middle school and my high school, they had a gate to the school. So as soon as a certain time passed, they would close the gate. So even if you came late, I think it was 10 o'clock, they would close this gate and you couldn't get in or leave the school.
Oh.
So there was literally I didn't find out that people could leave their high schools until somebody else from another state told me. Heard that.
Yeah, the church may be falling on us.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So yeah.
All right. We'll do one more each.
Yep.
All right. There we go. Where did you do your homework? Did you do it at home or did you do it at school?
I think the question is,
Assuming-
did I do homework?
When you did your homework, did you do it at home or did you do it in school?
I did it in school.
Yeah.
I always did it in school. So this is so bad. So either I would do my
We're
homework.
terrible examples.
Yo,
But it makes for more
man.
show.
I would do my homework in we call it home period.
Me too.
Right
That's why
before
it's called
school.
home. That's why it's called home period.
Yep.
We call it homeroom. It's home isn't the word. I'm doing my homework here.
I banged out my schoolwork in the beginning, and then when I started playing basketball, then we had study hall. So then I would do my homework there, but yeah, I honestly think I probably did homework at home maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
Middle school, high school, and high school has its own thing, but
Homeroom and lunch. Those were that was homework time.
gotcha,
Just go get my chicken patty, sit down and cram for
gotcha,
whatever math needed to be
gotcha.
done. And by that I mean copying the answers in the back of the textbook because
Yeah,
I never understood why math gave you the answers in the back of the textbook.
yeah.
Took full advantage.
They just would say, "Don't look."
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Every time. All right, you got one more for me?
Yep. Last one. All right. So, in high school, did you prefer big crowds, or did you have just a small group of friends that you always hung out with?
So, I did not. It depends. So, I was a band kid
Okay.
in high school. So that
All
was
right.
that was my crew. But my social circle expanded out of band nerds. Yeah, it was. Think about all the cliques of high school. There's a B on my thumb.
Yep. Oh, it likes you, Jay.
does.
Getting your atom on, like I would say.
Okay, just don't freak out. Don't freak out. You won't sing it. There you go. This segment is brought to you by Honey. What was I talking about?
Friend groups, you
Friend
in
group.
band.
All right, so band. But like I had a couple friends in like every clique in the school.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I kind of transcended things, but I was never like fully part of any one of them. So like I'm an extrovert and I love being around people, but I'm also a lone wolf. Like I never like dig my claws into any one group of people
Yeah,
too deeply.
gotcha.
But my
Gotcha.
people are my people.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Middle school, high school, I was like, around that time, I was always big crowd person, man. Like, I was that guy in lunch, I would just jump from table to table. And I had my close
I couldn't do that.
friends,
I was too busy doing my
but I
homework.
was always jumping. There was no way I could do homework at lunch. Like, to think that I would do homework would be just crazy.
I had a system. It worked to a T.
Man, yeah, I did. I was banging on lunch tables, making beats, acting like we could rap, to just going around and just being a guy.
All right.
So-
I want to make sure we get to this next segment because
Yes.
I gave it entirely too much thought.
You talking about the teacher segment?
Yes.
Okay.
Entirely too much thought.
All right.
I have like a thesis paper.
I don't. So it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be,
All right.
or it's not. I just
So we got two more things. All right. So the thing we're gonna talk about right now is, if you could choose your teacher, if your teacher could be a Bible character or a celebrity, what Bible character or celebrity would you choose to be a teacher?
All right. Do you want to go first?
All right, I'll go for yes, since you have probably the
I'm gonna take
goods.
up the rest of our time explaining why there is only one answer.
Okay, got you. I'm gonna just throw this out there and say, like, Jesus is the obvious answer.
course.
All right. So, but if it was one person I wish to be my teacher, would actually be King David. Like, I love King David, man.
Pre or post Bathsheba?
I need everything. I need it all, man. Give me posts. Like, I need the seasoned, like, songwriter, men of men leader, charismatic, people loving,
Man after God's own heart.
man after God's own heart, King David.
Poet. Songwriter.
Jacked up father. Like, I need it all.
Kills a giant with a sling.
I need all the stories. I need all of the, like, tell me how you wrote these songs, what happened in your life. I need all of
He
that.
was ruddy.
I-
My favorite description in the Bible.
Ruddy and handsome.
Ruddy and handsome.
I need all of that, man. I need the
He was
wisdom.
a ginger.
He was. I need the wisdom. Like, it's a no-brainer for me, like King David. And I think he'll be able to teach what I need to know, but I'll always ask him, like, okay, tell me another story. What's going on with your life?
Did you have a celebrity too?
No, like, the only person I could, like, kind of come to was, like, Denzel Washington, because I thought he was cool.
Denzel.
Yeah. So, but other than that, I was just like,
Well, I answered both. And
okay.
Upsettingly, the Bible answer is not the deep one.
Oh, okay. This is going to be good.
So if I had one person from the Bible, 'cause, like I didn't want the obvious answers. Like, I want people that like. So my answer is Luke.
Okay.
Luke is responsible for writing 28% of the New Testament.
Yes. Yes.
The only thing that we know about him is that he hung out with Paul and he's a doctor.
Yep. Smart guy.
Smart guy. He's a Gentile.
Yep.
And like he was able to take like the cool thing about the Gospel of Luke is that like there's so much of it that isn't original. Like he copied a lot of Mark and put it in
And
there.
just put it, yeah.
But like his whole purpose was to take this thing that was Jewish and present it in a way for his people, the Gentiles. And then every time I read the beginning of Acts, I think of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh, my God.
Oh, mighty Theophilus.
Speaking of Bill and Ted, do you know?
Oh, yes, I know. I'm
All right.
aware.
Yep. So continue.
Don't watch the trailer for the new Bill and Ted.
Please.
You want to have eyes by the end of it. All right, so I think that Luke would be a really, really cool person to be a teacher. Given anyone as a celebrity to be my teacher, the answer is obviously The Rock. And it's not even close.
The Rock. Okay.
Here is all of the proof that you need.
Okay.
I'm going to read my phone so I make sure that I get
There
all.
you go.
He is an entire university unto himself.
Okay.
He was an archaeologist in Jumanji. He was an architect in Skyscraper. He was a zoologist in Rampage. He is an expert in all things criminal justice through his many roles in the Fast and the Furious franchise, CIA, and San Andreas, where he played a just
Oh yeah.
emergency rescue worker. And
And
stopped
per-
the tidal wave from crushing San Francisco with his biceps.
All while having
Yes,
being an amputee.
absolutely. He knows a ton about economics through being a
This logic is so flawed.
sports agent in his HBO show Ballers.
You gonna bring up balls in it?
He is more than qualified to run your entire athletic department by being the quarterback in the game plan
That's true.
and being a football coach in Gridiron Gang. One of his most underrated movies, by the way.
He did really
That
well.
movie is incredible.
Yes.
There's also another movie where
Yep.
he was a social worker, and I can't remember which that one it was.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that.
That might have been Gridiron Gang too, actually. And of course, he is the most qualified gym teacher of all time and wrestling coach through his copious WWE career.
Oh.
The Rock is the greatest
Oh.
teacher anyone could have.
You know what I just thought about?
Yes.
So I just watched a video of a teacher like rapping as an intro to for her students for the beginning of the school year. Could you imagine The Rock doing like a WWE style promo to intro like the first day of school?
I mean, I
Oh,
would imagine it's happened. There's a YouTube
Oh,
video.
man.
This high school girl asked The Rock to prom, and he answered her,
Mm-hmm.
and like he sent a message to the school, and they played it over the entire PA for her.
wow.
So like the entire school got to hear him.
Wow.
Yeah. So like he couldn't make it to the thing. But
Yeah.
He like paid for her whole prom. Got her
Yeah.
like just The Rock treatment.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some comments.
Yeah, I love him for that.
There's a comment about Ryan Reynolds, and he also has a vast career. Maybe a little bit different.
Tracy Ellis Ross. My wife loves Tracy Ellis Ross.
There you go.
My wife loves Tracy Ellis Ross.
Do you think we should wear gloves to school or in public? Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. If you want to wear gloves, wear gloves.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know the one thing that people say like gloves are great for single use. What I've heard with people, the way that they use gloves wrong is that like when they go out, they will just wear gloves and they will not take them off when they're done with an individual thing, and they will cross-contaminate things. So like if you need to do a couple errands, you need to run to like Giant and you need to run to Target. Optimally, like if you want to wear gloves, you wear a pair of gloves in Giant. When you leave, you throw them out.
Yeah.
And then you put on a new pair when you go into Target.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are just like, I put on my gloves when I leave the house, and it's you're
Yeah.
actually maybe doing things
Cross-contaminated.
than great. So
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah. I know some parents will just kind of lecture on just the fact that there's a ton of germs. So if I think about this, especially being from New York City, when you just kind of touching poles and things like that, you go like, huh, there's a lot of stuff happening.
I always think of the movie Elf.
There's a lot of stuff.
And him,
Oh!
and him taking the
The
gum
gum?
off the
Oh,
bottom of the subway
my
rail.
gosh.
Yeah. A normal human being would have died.
Oh!
Just, yeah. We're talking all the, like, that's probably where COVID came from.
Yep.
I'm sorry. That was me.
And on that note, we're going to get to our last segment. We're going to talk
Oh,
about...
wait, put us back on the rails, Donovan. I've taken us off.
All right, so
We need The
like...
Rock to come and
to-
teach us.
Man, yeah, actually, well, his philanthropy work and how he treats people is actually amazing. But so to kind of end our time, I thought it'd be kind of cool to say like, hey, like what would you do if you can go back to talk or write a letter to yourself in high school? Like yourself, imagine yourself being in Fusion. Like us being
That'd be
in
weird. 'cause I grew up in
Fusion.
Jersey, but I get what you're saying.
Yep. I was in New York, so that'd be a long drive. But like, our age is in Fusion. Like, what would you tell to yourself in high school?
Do you have something edifying to share in this conversation? I'm not sure that I do. So I want to make sure.
I got
do
a
need to
couple
think of-
things.
All right, good. So here's the thing. I've been asked a lot of times, like, if you could go back and you could change one thing, or if you could go back and tell your younger self, like, this, that, and the thing. And, like, I mean this in complete sincerity. Like, no regrets.
Yep.
Like-
Yep. Shout out to Milky Way.
Like, I am not perfect in any way, shape, or form, but I am who I am because of the journey that I went through. And maybe having some knowledge would have made some of those things easier. But like, there is like a very biblical process of going through things, and especially hard things, that grow you into the person that God wants you to be. So, you know, and I also haven't had like massive tragedy in my life. So like, you know, if one of my parents died when I was a kid, and I could go back and tell myself, hey, you have one more day with them, make it count, then absolutely I would do that. That's not the case for me. Like, there's just not a lot of, you know, there were things that could probably be better, but like, you think about the butterfly effect. I watch entirely too many time travel movies. And I'm like,
One thing changes.
you know, who knows who I would be, or if it would be better if I went back and changed that thing. So, I think, you know, I think the best advice, if I had to do it, would be like myself now going back to my younger self, saying, like, just being real with it, like not painting a really pretty picture of what the future looks like. Like, you're not a millionaire. You're not the professional wrestler that you thought you were going to be when you were 9.
Yeah. Wow.
You have no idea. That's a conversation. Right? But yeah, just, you know, to be real and say, look, life is hard. It's gonna have its ups and downs. But like, you know, I've been married for 12 years. I have an awesome 3-year-old. I work at this church. I get to hang out with all these cool people. Like, God's been good, and I'm not one to like mess with that.
Amen. Amen. Yeah. So I've thought about this before too, and I say the same thing. So everybody always say like, hey, if you could do something differently, I do have an answer, because I'll always go like, man, I would just tell myself, go to school, like, go to school. But then, and talking about this with my wife, I was like, man, if I went to school, I don't think I would have ever met my wife, because of how my life went. I would have went to a completely different college, had different experiences, and I don't think I would have ever landed where I landed if that didn't happen. So I was like, yeah, I don't necessarily live with those types of regrets, because I see now, like, oh, I'm here because of how my life has played out. So, but there are a couple of things that I was like, man, kind of as a little mentor. Hey, kind of as a little mentor.
Photo bomb.
Yep.
Movie bomb. YouTube bomb.
Yeah. So like mentoring my younger self, I said like, hey, if I met me when I was younger, some of the things I would definitely say is spend more time with your younger brothers.
And look how blessed you are. Is what
Yeah.
your wife just said.
Amen. I am blessed. Lord knows I'm blessed. So, but yeah, I would definitely tell my younger self to spend more time with my brothers. I spent a lot of time just kind of doing my own thing. So I wish I would spend more time with them. I would tell them that more people care about you than you think. At that time, I didn't think that people cared. I would tell myself, stop worrying. God is going to open some doors that you never thought could open, but just continue to stay the course and to trust him, and live in the present. Live in the present. So yeah, no regrets about things that happened and how it happened, because I do think that the Lord worked in it, man. But if I can just kind of like do a little more affirmations to my younger self. But even in me wanting those affirmations, God worked. Like, he did it. He performed it. But I would definitely tell myself, spend more time with my brothers. So, but yeah.
If there is, however, if this was actually feasible and I could go back in time, I would definitely just warn my younger self, be like, just watch out for 2020. It is a hot mess. There's
Hot
no way
one.
you can prepare for it. And,
None.
Just, you know,
None.
brace for impact.
Yep.
It's coming.
Yep. As we all would have said to ourselves.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't. I'm going to leave with this random thought.
Okay.
Not going for entirely long.
Yeah.
I saw a headline. I didn't read the article, so this is bad. It's not serious news, but it's bad. I saw something. Florida is planning on releasing millions of genetically modified mosquitoes into its population, and residents are upset about it. I'm like, yeah, you think so?
to do what?
Like, why would you mess with 2020 right now with genetically modified mosquitoes? We have murder hornets. I'm done. So yes, younger self, when you find this video in the past, because I'm sending it from the future, just, dude, like, find an island,
just do the island thing?
take a year off. 2020, and they're
Man.
back.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys.
So,
That's all we got for today.
man, love you guys. We can't wait to see you guys on Sunday.
And for those of you who are part of school this week, Godspeed. We're praying for you.
Yep.
And yeah, for all of you guys, we know how hard school is this year, and we are here for you.
Yep.
In whatever way we need to be. So can't wait to figure it out with